When you feel it coming down, and beat guns around the in a row. Can I get a roll? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roll. Can I get a roll? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a bit. Don't let memories lie with the tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll?
Cass McDonald, thank you for the 199. We're back. The quickest takeover in the history and reclamation ever in the history of YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. Jesus, me. I want to rewind 2 months and just start again. Fuck me. I mean, on Facebook, my Facebook account got terminated today as well. That's facing weirdly. That's better. I had to prove to Facebook that I wasn't claiming to be the celebrity Beardo Gets Scared, and I am in fact him. I'm not a fucking celebrity. Sounds low. Turn your volume up. I can't put this any higher. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much. Right, there's Jolene. Right, I've even got to remake my mods again. Literally, they took away all my mods. They made their own mods. Yeah, they made their own mods. There are hundreds of them. Why do you have a black screen? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's wild with Facebook. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's like copyright gate to survive that. I come back with the skin of my teeth. Hacked. Come back in record time. Facebook, nah, you ain't you. Prove it. Hello, I'm me. Beardo gets bad juju. I've had enough, you know. I mean, how much shit can I get thrown at me in a couple of months? I get 2 doses of the flu. Get my channel taken. Why is Mrs. Geek not a mod? Right, there you go, Mrs. Geek. You're a mod now. Right, so I got Fahab, Jolene, and Mrs. Geek back as mod. Mrs. Geek, you've got managing mod, so you may be able to see the shorts now. I don't know. You should be managing moderator anyway. But welcome in, everyone. Listen, thank you to everyone. Everyone that reposted, everyone, the channels that went live to get the information out there. And I saw a few people being like, oh, you've only gone live to like maximize off Beardo's downfall or some shit. They were telling people not to click links. Fairly so. I doubt it have iPhone. Fair. Your room looks amazing. Thank you. We've worked hard on this. I mean, to be fair, I did all this myself this time. But yeah, they literally took over every aspect of my channel. They removed fucking 70-80% of my content. But YouTube, I don't know how they do it, but YouTube will put it back on. I'm emailing YouTube like my content's all gone, and they were like, it'll come back slowly, and over the day, it started coming back, and yeah. Are we sure that this is the real Beardo and not AI? Put the cookie down! AI wouldn't have said that. There you go. Your room is more tidy than my bedroom. It is now. Yeah, the mods that have come in, for some reason I can't mod anyone when I'm not on the channel, when they're not on the channel, but that may be YouTube keeping things safe. It's Beardo AI from India. Beardo, your profile page is still full of Bitcoin shit. Yeah, I'm still waiting. YouTube have got to take that out. Because it's not actually on my channel. It's on the page feed, and I don't know why. Hey, Wakefield, thanks for the 26 months. Good to have you back, Beardo. Hey, it's good to be back. I mean, to be fair, I was only gone 3 days, which... I mean, I thought it was like the 3 weeks, and if it had been 3 weeks, then it would have been touching cloth territory, you know? Because that's 3 weeks wage. I fucking feel stupid saying wages, you know? But, you know, I do work at this. Hey, Chuckle Sister, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Yeah, nothing Bitcoin. I've never bought into Bitcoin. It's digital money. I'm fuck all to do with digital money. I like money in my hand, or like to see in my bank account. Fuck buying pretend money with real money. Stupid. Gen H Social Media, thank you very, very much. And thank you to you and Jason Halls for everything you guys are doing as well. Tan, thank you for the 32 months. Christine Durham Green, thank you for the 13 months. Craig Adams, 56, thank you for the membership. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the £5. Are you the real Beardo? I am the real Beardo. I am. Dead Cold, thank you very, very much, my friend. Although you seriously egged it to get some hot sauce out of me. Oh, come on, you offered that. Tuckle Sister, thank you for the 5 gifted membership. Hey, if nothing else, Mr. Dead Cold, I've got hot sauce on its way to me. I'm happy, you know. Oh, on a couple of days. And I know some people have been out there posting. A lot of you guys have seen them. Some people told them off, like Roger and Evie Stevie were giving people shit for it. They were like, oh yeah, the Beardo pity party will be back. This ain't no pity party. I'm happy to be back. Because you miserable pricks that were slating me have got to put up with me for even longer. Until the next time I'm unfairly dismissed. It's like working at Tesco again. You're in trouble, you're fired. I didn't do anything, you're fired. Phoenix Fire, hello. Look at all you beautiful names in the chat. John Boy Patton, thank you for 27 months. Probably lucky you were on your PC at the time. Definitely lucky I was on the PC at the time. Because the fact that I was out here when it happened meant they couldn't get into my PC. Because the first thing I did was yank the Ethernet cable out of the back of it to stop anything else going on. And I logged in on my phone and I was like, oh shit. I thought my phone had been compromised as well, but it was just online. But thank you for the 27 months. Andrea Lowry, thank you for the $5. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. You should be able to take care of your own profile page. Go to your profile. There should be an edit. Oh, yeah, I've done that. It's not there. I can't see it to take it off. It's bizarre. Drummer Boy, thank you for the £5. Welcome back, Beardo. Appreciate it. Lab15, how you doing? Thank you for the $10. Congratulations. Get your channel back. Wouldn't be the same without you in the community. I mean, what would YouTube be like without me? Exactly the fucking same, I guess. Not for you guys, but yeah. Probably click the sponsored email. The thing is, Mike's Mysteries, I don't click them. What I do is I hover over them, get the email address, and then I put the email address in online. And 9 times out of 10, they come up with scams. But I was using Opus Clips to try and... I think there was something to do with Opus Clips. Lynn, they didn't touch this. They had access to the second channel, but they just didn't touch it. It's under 10k subscribers, so it's pointless to them, I guess. Hey, listen, Mr. Enoch. If I was going to take sponsorship, it would be for real money, not that made-up crypto shit. I maybe don't find Seg and Stevie if not for Beardo. I get that. A lot of people have said I wouldn't have found this channel if it wasn't for Beardo. Wouldn't have found that channel if it wasn't for Beardo. Lula Moon, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you very, very much. Dean Bailey, thank you for the £5. Thank you for the gift today. That was amazing. Christy Davila, thank you for the 199. Happy YouTube birthday. Let's go. I've lost my trail of thought. But, you know, there's plenty of people found my channel because of other channels. So, swings and roundabouts. The community would thrive without me, I reckon. Pinky's Arts and Craft, thank you for the $5. Nick Derrick, thank you for the 17 months. Jan R, thank you for the £10. Not sure if my membership has restarted, but I'll keep an eye on it. If you just type something normal in the chat, if you've got an icon next to it, it'll have restarted. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Hope no one else has to go at you. Oh, they will, but you know, it is what it... At the end of the day, right, people can say and do what they want to me, really, because I keep coming back, and words are just meaningless. When if somebody to be like, "Oh, you fat fucking dickhead, you don't know what you're talking about. You're toxic. You're nasty," and I'm like, "Yeah, that might be your opinion, but there's over 300 people in here that think different of me, so I'm good with whatever you think of me." Jana, right, I read that. Thank you for the £10, Jana. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Scarborough Gatekeeper, thank you for the 19 months. Glad 19 months is still counting. Thank you very, very much. Get yourself a drink and welcome back. Thank you, Bristol Paranormal. Sarah McDonald, thank you for the £5. Can't stop popping in to say glad you're back. $8.5, I appreciate it. Dragonblood, thank you for the £5. What's with the hoodie? Did Beardo go hipster on us? Hoodie? It's not a hoodie, it's a hockey top. It's Jason Voorhees hockey top, and I wear a hoodie. Glad you're back after what happened to the Ouija Brothers, where you'd have to start from scratch. That was the big fear. I was obviously fearful that I was gonna like have a couple of weeks without any income. That was worrying. But I was more worried about not coming back at all or having to start from scratch, which was really, really fucking worrying. Laura Holmes, thank you for the 10 months. Holly, thank you for the 6 months. Pam has thoughts. Thank you for the membership. But you know, there were a lot of channels went live. Kenny Biddle went live. Joe Vitale went live. Other channels were putting out posts and stuff, and they were bringing, obviously letting everyone know what's happened to the channel, but also telling people don't go clicking any links on his channel because it's all scam. The live stream that they put up wasn't a live stream, but hey, if you're going to take the positive out of anything, I streamed to 11,000 people on Friday, and I didn't lift a finger. Evie Stevie, thank you for the 29 months. That's right, my channel. Our channel. Beardo's Weirdos. Christina Durham Green, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. Leslie, thank you for the 3 months. Ali DB, thank you for the $4.99. Joe, I had a Sepultura black and yellow hockey shirt, and I'd love to get another one. That's a sweater. That's what we call it in hockey. Not in the UK. Not in the UK. But yeah, there were content creators putting stuff out there, and some of those content creators that kindly went out of their way to, you know, let people know not to click anything and that my channel had been taken and shit. They were getting shit. It's like, hey, he's an asshole and you shouldn't be calm the fuck down, shall we? Andy, I am back. You might have to, Donna. A lot of people had emails say they were paused. A Sepultura on my playlist. Little Miss Mayhem, thank you for the 9 months. Happy to see you back. Hackto. Margaret Kieran, thank you for the €2. Thank you very, very much. Pink Angel, I can see your chats. They are coming through fine. It's just really busy, I'm afraid. Dan Green, thank you for the £2. This is one time it's not your fault. Glad you're back, mate. Oh, Andy TGQ is Big Max. Right. Oh yeah, the Ghost Squad. currently out getting groceries. I'll be on the live as soon as I get home in about 20 minutes and say hi to everyone. Stevie, legend. Barbara Robinson, thank you for the 5 gifted Bitdo or Beardo coin. Beardo coin. I'm gonna get my own coin made. Phoenix Fire, thank you for the $5. So is this an end of the emo hex? That was the funniest bit. Was obviously Joe Vitale went live. I jumped on with him to tell people don't click any links and stuff. And those 4 or 5 accounts that have been having to go at me relentlessly for months are all like, can you unban me now? No! Dickhead. And they were like, I love your channel. I really miss being part of the community. Can I come back? And when I calmly said, after everything you've done, no, one of you's gone at my wife, one of you's had to go at me, the other one's been lying. No, you're not welcome back. I appreciate that you've asked. I fucking hate you anyway, you prick. Calm your titties. Margaret Kieran, thank you for the €2. Joe, only one. Thank you for the 18 months. Christopher, what's that say? Oh, Christopher Moorcroft. Sorry. Thank you for the £20. It cut off on the bottom monitor. Thank you for the £20. Thank you very, very much. Mike Ross Shits, thank you for the £5. My membership hasn't restarted yet. Hopefully you'll sort stuff out soon. Can I have a rare from my wife, Lisa, please? Yes, you can. Cassidy May Wilson, I'll tell you why. Right, where's my rare button gone? I've moved my stream deck so I can actually read it. Go.
Rawr. Rawr.
Is when Annalise needs mod, right? I just gotta find her in the chat. I can't see her in the chat. Ah, there we go. She's green. Ah, oh, fuck. Well, Annalise, can you type something so I can see you? Ah, there you go. Boom. Well, Annalise is no moderator again. I think we've got the band back together. I think. Oh. Just didn't say hello. Thank you, Quiltress. I appreciate it. Respect to both you, Mrs. Geek. A lot of crap's been thrown your way. A lot of us have gone through crap, but we get through it. Absolutely. And I saw so many people like Beardo's made a fucking killing off this. All the money he's earned off this. Like, how? How? I wasn't exactly posting fucking links anyway, was I? Because I didn't have nowhere to post them. Well, I could have posted stuff on Facebook, but anyone that knows anything about me knows full well that I refused any help from anyone financially. When people are like, do you want me to try and help you with like how to deal with YouTube and stuff? By all fucking means. I had a lot of people ask me to set up a GoFundMe to share my PayPal and to do all these different things so I could get donations, and I said no. In case this happened and I came back in time, that I didn't need those donations. It'd been 3 weeks, I might have been a bit like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I might have to. And even then, me and Mrs. Geek look at the banks like, how long do you reckon Beardo bought the Conjuring House too? What, is that one of the rumours? Is that a rumour that I bought the Conjuring House? Fuck it. It's only $3 million. I'll buy 2. Oh, dear God. Can I have a dude broke? Yes, you can. I can almost read this now. I really need to find my glasses.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Beardo 100, Cockwomble Hackers, Big Fat Zero. Fiona Johnston, thank you for the 199. Ugg C, Jack D, thank you for the 14 months. Beardo, you need pink headphones with cat ears. Don't start, because as far as I know, Coombsy's already fucking printing them. It's all good, I said before, we have a little to take care of a month. Yeah, listen, if it'd gone like a week and a half, I'd have been on the fucking job centre, not begging anyone else to pay my way. I know people have to ask. I understand that. I'm not one of those people. It's the last thing I will ask for is for you guys to pay for me.
Wankers!
Yes, I do.
Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo.
Alison Cliff, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you. Glad you got the bad chat where reviews could take. I thought it was going to be like the Ouija Brothers situation. Steve and Griff have been fantastic because obviously they've been through it. And basically, I was like, shit. And they were like, don't panic. This is what happened to us. And then I was like, right, this is the update from YouTube. And Steve was like, right, they're doing shit quicker for you. This was not our thing. But the thing with the Ouija Brothers was they got rehacked. If you remember, they got the channel back and then they got rehacked. That's what took them so long. Unfortunately, crypto scammers are becoming more common. They've taken down massive channels. Massive, massive channels. But I think, obviously, YouTube have wised up to it with how long it took them to sort the Ouija Brothers out and how it happened twice, and then how quick they dealt with it our end. Rejoice in the knowledge that you and your channel are so valued. Rightly so. Fuck the people who tried to usurp you. You're back, right behind you. Yeah, and listen, it's really important. It is really important to see... Right, Possum Pete's back there. That's not always important. It's really important to see that none of what happened to me this time was anything to do with YouTube creators. This wasn't an online spat. This wasn't... I've seen a lot of people blaming a certain person... a certain person claimed that everyone was blaming her, yet there were no comments to support said statement. And I mean this with respect this time. None of these people are smart enough to do what was done to my channel. That's like an office full of computers, full of hackers that they rob their living by doing this all day, every day to numerous content creators. YouTube will be aware of who did it. They're not going to tell me in case I do something, you know? Possum Pete.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Do I have better security now? I can't open my OBS without a PIN code. I can't open up my Google without a PIN code. And if I try to link anything or if I try to open anything downloadable, my phone goes off and my tablet goes off. Philip, thank you for the 26 months. Can I buy some Bitcoins? Probably, but not from you. I've seen at least one say it was the fakers. No, not to be harsh, they can barely edit out a string properly. True. Rob Linklater, thank you for the 20 months. Glad you're back. My paranormal journey started here. Appreciate it. A lot of people were blaming Ghost Club. Nothing to do with them. Bad to the Bone said she was getting death threats over it. People in this community don't threaten people with death threats. I refuse to believe that. And I refuse to believe anyone in this community would think she was capable of that. It is very cold. Yeah, I had two-factor and I pay a subscription for random passwords and they go past it all. So, yeah. Am I going to game? It won't be gaming tomorrow. It'll be one of the reaction days where we go look at videos and stuff like we did on Wednesday because that went down really well. But I'm able to do what I want on both of my channels now. She milked that. Oh, absolutely. To go into a live stream and say she was being threatened and stuff. No, she wasn't. But she, a couple of days ago, she said that she had this ultimate proof that was going to show me up for this, show me up for that, and she was like, it's coming, and she's punching the desk and shit. Where is it? Barbara, thank you for another £20. Of course you can have a wee. But it was like I had all this shit going on with me, and I think I actually said it on Joe Vitale's stream, who was kind enough to fucking let me take over his channel for a little bit. I was like, I'm sorry, but for once, this is actually about me, not you. Shut the fuck up. Boy Who Cries Wolf, yeah. But when you... I bet it was the Sized Eye Guide of Vlad the Impaler. No, it was an it was a Bitcoin scamming agency or whatever you call them. You know, these people take down or empty bank accounts and shit. But you know, it is what it is. Some people were trying to, not anyone that was being positive, not anyone that was being, you know, you guys and all the creators posting to raise awareness and stuff. We're all just trying to let everyone know what was going on. I'm looking for the finger button, but some people were like, "Oh, I'm getting that." No, you're not. It was nothing to do with you. Didn't she say Bagans bought the Conjuring House on Halloween? Did she? That aged well. Oh, we doing Ghost Cats? Sorry, I deleted the finger button because I was going to re-record it, but then obviously hacked because I didn't turn my computer on. I did most of it off the computer back there. But yeah, it is what it is. Again, she buys into scams and misinformation. The thing is, right, she had a right go at me because I asked her to stop doxing people. She said she's never doxed anyone. And then I think it was yesterday, doxed Jason's family again. And I'm just like, fucking hell. Must have been the Twin Eye guy. He hates the bunkers and he has the emo hair for the head. Ooh. I think you may be onto something there. Where the fuck is my Mary button? I've seen a few people ask for it. I can't see it. Ah.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
I was pretty negative in Joe's chat. The thing is, Fear the Living, I get it. I absolutely get it. There are certain points where you just get to a point where your only option is to say, shut the fuck up, you're full of it. And that's where I was on Joe's stream. I apologised to Joe profusely because there were those 5 people and they were just picking in the comments and I was like, fucking hell. And I blew my stack. Paranormal Monkey Podcast, welcome in, how you doing? Drama again. No drama in the debunking community, please. Are you new? I know you're not new. I thought you set a boundary tactfully, though. I mean, once I'd cooled my head a little bit, I was just like, these are the boundaries. Leave me alone. I will leave you alone. But don't ask to be unbanned, and don't go into other people's communities shit-stirring about me and then come and beg me to be allowed back in. But I probably shouldn't have gone on Joe's live because I was so stressed. Not even angry, just really stressed because it was pointless being angry about that because it was nothing that I could do about it. Drama is in everything, just absolutely. I mean, the amount of people that have come to me in my comment section and say, hey, hang on, I'm in this community, you should see it over there. It's like it in every community. And sometimes amongst similar channels. Did they find out who hacked you? YouTube will know. Joe did awesome. Yeah, Joe, Kenny, obviously Fear the Living. I do want to give a shout out to Fear the Living. Fear the Living, there was somebody else as well. They were basically like, look, use our channel. Go on our channel. You know, we'll find a way where you can use your Stream Deck on our channel, and we'll do it that way. You can use our channel for however long you need to get back up and running. Other people saying I got second channels, you can have that channel. Joe's Live was enough to turn you to drink. It wasn't Joe's Live that turned me to drink. It was the entire situation. Going, yeah, Vixen Moo, I absolutely did have to go on because everyone was kind of guessing off bits and pieces because I couldn't speak to anyone. I didn't have a YouTube channel or a YouTube account to even speak to somebody through. So I managed to get into my old Bearded Geek Live or Bearded Geek Reviews or whatever that channel was to speak to Joe. Then he didn't know the hell I was in his comment section. It was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But, you know, Fantastic, the Bristol Paranormal, but everyone was just trying everything they could to get the word out, which was important because the last thing we needed was anyone clicking on one of those links, because those links weren't taking you to a crypto site, they were taking you to get your information fucking robbed. He gave you his platform to express frustration. Yeah, Joe kept saying, feel free, go at it, say what you got to say, you've never got to mind your mouth. And Joe, me and Joe have argued like fuck over the years because we are very different. But we've never tried to silence each other. And we've argued, of course we have. But we've got respect for each other. Screw your back, Beardo. Seriously, must have been incredibly stressful time for you and your loved ones. But your back... My wife was stressed. I was stressed. And my daughter went, I don't know. Somebody will do something else next week. Martin C. Weller, thank you for 32 months. And I am back in the game. Rawside Paranormal, thank you very much. What about your Beardo Tech? Oh, Beardo Tech was linked to the same Google account, so that was gone as well. Those two channels were still there. I just couldn't do anything with them. I couldn't log into them. I couldn't do anything with them because I didn't own them at the time. Hey, thank you, Philip Murtar. Angel, none of the channels are hacked now. The channels are all back under my control. All back under my control. It was great for Joe for the live to come on. The best thing for that situation. Yeah, it was the best way to get that right information out and to warn people not to click links. Hey, Bitter Troll, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Can you prosecute the faceless Jennifer Taylor? These people are shrewd. There's a channel on YouTube. You can watch them. Somebody will be able to put in the comments who it is. He's got blue hair. And they target these guys. And they basically be like, oh, this guy has done this scam. And then they take over their computers and they put viruses on their computers to see how they like it. But they turn the webcams on and you can see these guys freaking out. And they get people their refunds. YouTube really need to get a grip on these hackers. To be fair, this was more to do with Google. This was a Google issue, not a YouTube issue. They just use Google as the back door into YouTube. Scammer Payback, that's the one. They're fantastic to watch, and it's really funny as well. Mark, the Sarcastic Law Student, thank you for the gifted. Scammer Payback, yeah. I love watching them. I love watching what they do. And yeah, it is. It's crazy. Because I introduced my dad to Scammer Payback last week. My dad's watching it like, holy shit, look what they can do. And I was like, yeah, imagine if they were the bad guys, what they could do. Pierogi is a legend, absolutely. Onion died, hello. I love that chant. Yeah, I like watching it because at the end of the day, they're only busting proper scumbag. You know, they target older people and stuff. Fucking disgraceful. And the thing is, I'm getting older. It's obviously easier to fucking scam me now. I'm so easy to scam. I had to prove I was me to Facebook, because Facebook are like, you're impersonating a celebrity, Beardo. I'm fucking Beardo. This is my Beardo account, you knobs. Oh, what a day. Beardo, may I please have a Negan? Yes, you may.
hot diggity dog, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Yeah, they'll hack in, tell them what they're wearing, and then give them the building address and the pin location and stuff. It's fucking brilliant. Brilliant. And they're only doing it to scumbags, and they deserve it. Pierogi is an Eastern European snack. Is it? Ah, you are old, Beardo. It's okay. Alright, it's alright for you young'uns. I'm Beardo. No, you're not, Mama Geek. It'll be like I'm Spartacus and everyone's just shouting around, I'm Beardo. Thank you, Cree. Yeah, it's been I think I've seen Kit Boga on the other channel. What do I think of Digital ID? I haven't even looked into it. There is so much going on in the world that people have got every right to be angry about what they're angry about, or I'm not getting into any of it, to be fair. I might have an opinion on it if I look into it, but I try to keep that sort of stuff out of here. I especially try to keep politics out of here, because it's just a breeding ground for splitting the community. Angel, you are not Beardo. I am. Tough for years. I'm Beard. Alright. Alright. I see it. I see it. Like, oh, thank you for the gifted, my friend. Hashtag I'm Beardo. So you're now officially a celebrity. According to Facebook, I am. Impersonating a celebrity. What the fuck? Impersonating me. And I'm not a celebrity, idiots. Hey, cheers, Pomp. Appreciate it. We are Negan, Beardo. Oh, yeah, maybe I should just walk around with Lucille over my shoulder now. It might be an evil Beardo clone. That was my villain twirly moustache moment, you know? You missed shenanigans. You did. Good evening, Kestrel Pat. Grim Soul Taker, hello. Yo, Beardo, you're right to keep politics out of videos. Not worth it. Just too much trouble. I'm not Beardo. I'm Possum Pete. No, I'm Possum Pete. Beardo's so tech stupid. I was talking to a lady about an account. She said my pin didn't work. She freaked when I said I had the same one for 15 years. Jesus. You'd be great and I'm a celebrity. Nah, I wouldn't. I'd be shit on a program like that because there'll be people that annoy me. I'll get horrible with them and I'll get kicked off. Mrs. Geek, thank you for that. Mrs. Geek, why are you donating? Thank you, Ive. Welcome back. Thank you to the community, Google, YouTube, for letting you keep your job so I don't have to work even more. No one will take down this community. I'm so proud right now. Thank you, my beautiful wife. Thank you very much. This isn't Beardo. This is an alien-looking Beardo. I can prove it's me. Look how shit my hair is. Look how shit that is. Definitely me. No AI would purposely have hair this shit. Mrs. Geek just give Beardo pocket money. Yes! Joe, when I was on Twitch, I used to stream to like 6 people. Mrs. Geek used to gift anyone that came in with a subscription to the Twitch. Bless her. You know, today is Bryn Nocturnal birthday. Could you give her a shout out? Bryn Nocturnal, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic day. You look at a game, Early Access, Taxi Driver Simulator, VR game. I can't play VR games, they make me throw up. A hockey jersey. It's Jason Voorhees. A horror hockey t-shirt. So it's fine. It's not curtains. Tell me why, Beardo. No. Oh my god, Backstreet hair. This AI is good. Fuck off. That's more allowance than I get. Very nice of it. Beardo, if it's really you, do the truffle shuffle. No. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Mary Beth, the channel is mostly okay. There's still stuff on the homepage I gotta try and sort, but yes. Yes, it is. IRL Rosie's another channel that scams scammers. I'd love to be that smart. Love to be that smart. 90s throwback here. I married that. On purpose, you know. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say Beardo. Wait, wasn't that out here, brothers? Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say Beardo. Beardo. This year my birthday falls on Friday the 13th. Unlucky for some. We can agree to disagree, Beardo, but I always watch your stuff because they make me think. The haters just prove they don't like using their brain. True. Beardo is in his man cave. Who the hell are you? This is my man cave. Leave me alone. Does anyone have the number of the therapist? I just had the worst. Shut up. And my flu is nearly gone. Nearly gone. Did you see Sam and Colby's What They Missed? No. Is it as bad as I imagine it would be? Because I did one of them before and it was terrible. Good day so far. Beardo's back and I found a Northern Irish pound coin that's worth 30 quid. Nice. Hey, cheers, Big Dan. Appreciate it. The channel is fine now, Mary Beth. I'm not singing the Venga Boys. You can suck my ass. Mrs. Geek collects coins as well. Interesting fact. She got tons of them. Beardo, your hair is so soft. I know. Because I'm worth it. Can we start the year again, please? We should, right? We should. Any plans for the paranormal? I can't do the paranormal sins, really. Because for me to do paranormal sins, I've got to react to a full video of somebody. And that is going to get me into trouble. I can't do that. You'll have noticed I don't do full videos. I don't react to full videos anymore. I pre-watch them, apart from the top 5 stuff. I pre-watch channels and then just look for the bits where there is the potential for fakery or the potential for ghosty woasties and stuff. I'm not an emo Nick Carter. I can't grow a beard. Oh, I mean, I can't grow sideburns, to be fair. I mean, look at them. They're shit. Absolutely shit. Someone did a Queen version of We. Really? That much of a coin geek. I have the rare Kew Gardens. I thought that's the one we were looking for. I pay no attention. Mrs. Geek will go shopping and then run in the house like a kid going, hee, look what I've got. How much do you think that's worth? And I'll go, 50 fucking p. It says on there. No, it's not. It's worth, no, it's not. It's 50 fucking p. 50p. It's about the dandruff for Beardo and shoulders. You wouldn't want my scalp, trust me. Don't forget the trauma of watching them too. True. Hit me up on Discord tomorrow. She's after coins. Paranormal Sins, a series of videos that I did. Where I'd watch an entire video and sin them every time they did something I didn't like. It was more of a comedy roast than a debunking video. People did enjoy it, but they are the types of videos where copyright is an issue. You're going to have to go, got uni work to do and you're distracting me. Sorry, Carrie the Observer. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you, Lycan. It's Possum Pete, the doctor. I don't know, he's looking a bit drunk over there, isn't he? You and Mike seem to be covering similar creators. You know what? I did an Omar video on Monday. The Side-Eye Guy did an Omar video on Monday. Wednesday, I brought out a top 5 video. And Mike, I thought he'd done the exact same top 5. But there was, we both did 2 separate top 5 channels, and those 2 separate channels had 3 of the 5 clips were the same. Yeah, it'll happen with debunking channels, especially when something big happens. We all cover the same thing because it's been big. I mean, tons of us did the Conjuring drama, the real Conjuring drama, not who's fucking buying a house. Best thing to come home to a Beardo Live post-hack. Good party, good sleep over at my bestie's house. I hope you enjoyed it. Looks all around the screen. Now, is it you, Beardo? Or is it an impersonator? It's an impersonator. I am an impersonator impersonating me because Facebook didn't know I was me. Couldn't join for ages then. Great to see you back. Thank you, Hannah. Have we got anything hidden on the other chair tonight? Just a cushion and a blanket. Oh, you can't see that. The chair is clean. I'm not turning the other one around. I'm working through it. Asked to all the ladies and high fives to the guys. Thank you. It's AI, Beardo. AI can't be this rude. St. Beardo is a Bitcoin scammer. It's not! Waiting for Pete to suddenly jump on the floor. His son is having minor surgery today. Pinky, I hope he's okay. He'll be fine. Absolutely fine. 90 is a great age to get to Mike's Mysteries. 90. Facebook doesn't allow any. Facebook just accused me of impersonating me. The other chair is full. A little bit. Sonya Bleed, how you doing? Big fan of Mortal Kombat. What a week. YouTube comment, thank you for the £10. It is wonderful to see you live this evening, Beardo. Hope you're feeling better. I appreciate your content as always. Thank you, YouTube comment. I think the flu is nearly gone. The stress is all but dissipated. Roaming to Rome, thank you for the Australian $7.99. Thank you very, very much for the welcome back. Beardo's back. Back again. Only laugh thinking about how all the channels that were mean and laughing, how you were gone and sitting and crying. Yeah, no, the people that were like, fucking ding dong, the prick is gone and what have you, they'll be fucking fuming. Like 3 days? All it took was 3 days. He faked that. Because that's the other one I've seen doing the rounds. I faked my own channel getting hacked for money. Yeah, then those people are not smart. ChatGPT celebrity lookalike thinks he's Kevin Smith or Zach Wilde. I could live with both of that. Skinny Kevin Smith. That's what I look like. I keep looking at used card more and more. So, can we have some board of bullshit comedy soon? Because stuff is weird. Yeah, the board will be coming back in tomorrow when I record. Sad heat of twats, Beardo, waste of energy. Yeah, there was some really, really harsh things doing the rounds. But, you know, I could sit here and bang on about how horrible people were being at my fucking downfall. Or I could be like, you guys were so kind and so supportive. I prefer to look at the you guys were so kind and so supportive. It's glass half full territory, you know? This could have been far worse than it was. This could have gone on far longer than it did. I'm very, very, very lucky. Very lucky. So, yeah. Who's Kevin Smith? What? I'm not answering that. We go with the community. Absolutely. Absolutely. Although I will say this, Daryl D, you can stop celebrating now. You can be miserable again. Will you do a emo hex parody? Never even considered it. Silent Bob from The Simpsons. Yes. He is Silent Bob, yeah. Quirky Bird, thank you for £10. Bloody great to see you, but it's great to be back. I only had 3 days off, to be fair. I had longer for Christmas. Hey, Moss Green, how you doing? We're sorry, but think about it. Who's laughing now? Most definitely not them. Nah, and you know what? Fuck them. I hope their feelings are hurt that I'm back. Appreciate it, Ryan. Oh, dear. He was in the TV, the flat. He wrote a lot of that as well, didn't he? You proper upset him, Beardo. Thing is, I don't even remember how I upset him. These people, like, hold on to it like it means something. It's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Don't know who you are. Why are you shouting about me? That video you put the other day made me want to spew. I try not to look. I bet he's embarrassed. He's not embarrassed. He's been on podcasts and stuff about it. The guy is a piece of shit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put it out. Linda, you had to rejoin. Oh, thank you for the membership, Linda. I think a lot of people, if it was coming towards the end of these subscriptions, they probably outright cancelled them. Badger Priest, how are you doing? Thank you for the books, my friend, and everything else, you legend. I forgot. Badger, I forgot something. Because in the bottom of the box, face down, I didn't realise it was laminated. But Badger and Mandy sent me a certificate. Look at that. Ghost hunting, debunking, use of a spirit level. Presented to Beardo Get Scared. This certificate is awarded to Beardo in recognition of the remarkable achievements and exceptional contributions in ghost hunting, debunking, and spirit leveling. Twat. On the 22nd of the 11th, 2025, your hard work, determination, and passion have set a high standard of excellence. We are proud to recognise your accomplishments. From the College of Lunatics and Head Looney Badger. What about Demon Hunter? Yeah, I'm a demonologist as well. Despite what that other demonologist will tell you. Sue Fleming, thank you very, very much. Mrs. Geek's on iPhone, and for some reason, she won't change to Android. Because her and iPhone just do not mix. Like a fluff on my microphone. Thank you, World, alright? Where is it? You can have that one.
Wanker.
He worked hard on that spirit leveling. I've still got my Kenny Biddle spirit level. It lives on my microphone arm now. Lives on my microphone arm. Typing on a phone. Yeah. He worked hard on that spirit leveling. The thing is, right, I could have been a complete narcissist about it. Realised I was making a mistake. Stopped the live and never mentioned it and taken the live stream down. But instead, I left it for everyone to laugh and mock at me. Everyone. But you know who's got away with this scot-free? And I know you're lurking. Lee from Three Spires. I know you'll be lurking because you're always lurking and you wait until I say something and then you pop up in chat. Can I just remind all 492 of you that Lee from Three Spires was stood there going, yes, mate. Yes, mate. Yep, absolutely correct. That's how a spirit level works. Where's Lee's shit, eh? Right, Lee, I grassed you up. I still say the spirit level would be another great channel name. If I ever start just a ghost hunting channel, I'll call it the spirit level. Yeah, you did have a premiere earlier. I watched most of it. I think I knew what was going to happen because of the night they went. I could buy 8 of my Android phone for the same of one iPhone. I don't get on with iPhone. I'm not part of that. You can't be in this if you got this. I don't give a fuck. Enjoy what you enjoy, you know. Mrs. Bubble Wrap, thank you for 28 months. Welcome back, oh bearded leader. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you very much, I meant. What a knob. Badger, the man, the myth, the legend, the spirit level bandit. Absolutely. You can't keep the Welsh down. Well, you can't. Evie Stevie! Evie Stevie with $200. Beto, I hope this helps if you lost wages during the hijack. I'm working overtime again, 6th to 10th of February. This is why I've been MIA. Yeah, Stevie, obviously we did have a discussion offline that you weren't about as much and stuff, but real life first, man. Real life first. I appreciate you and everything you've done for me over the years now. Years at this point, Evie. Stevie. It's not my birthday. Stop wishing me a birthday. But thank you, Stevie. In regards to loss of wages, I said to Steve from the Ouija Brothers, it's fine, because I don't put a video out on a Friday, Saturday. I don't go live till Sunday night, so I haven't really lost anything. And he went, did you put a video out Thursday? Because that's now dead. But, oh, yeah. He was like, your videos, they all tick over, and there's a little bit of money comes from everywhere, and it kind of adds up, and over 3 days, you may notice it. Like, shit, didn't even think of that. Yin Yang GB... I just butchered that. Yin Yang JB. Thank you for the early access membership. Thank you very, very much. Happy channel back day. Thank you, Pink Angel. Dad, you like the t-shirts? But you upset the missus. Her name is Gail, not Gavin. Oh, shit. Gail, I am so, so sorry. Wait, I blame your writing. Pat, I'm very, very sorry. Gail, I'm very, very sorry. I mean, you saw me, like, do this. I didn't have my glasses on either. Probably didn't help. But I'm blaming your writing. Not my birthday. My pleasure, Beardo. Not you've been a huge supporter of this channel, Stevie. I appreciate you. I mean, Stevie does, like, he messages me randomly behind the scenes stuff as well. 3 days, Jay Murray. 3 days. Hey, Man vs. Ghost, how you doing? I know you love the drama, but this is ridiculous. 8. If I could undo the last 2 months of shit, I'd take it. I would take a hard reset. Because it's like, what have you learned? Like, copyright sucks. What have you learned? Scammers are... I haven't learned fuck all. I knew all that anyway. Oh, dear. This is extra special. Get your channel back on your birthday. Hey, Paranormal Engineer. Welcome back. You ain't lying. What? W's in the chat for Stevie. Fuck yeah. W's in the chat for Stevie. Who have you got on this week, Justin? Who else am I going to get complaints about on Tuesday? That was funny. That was very funny. Hey, hey, everyone. Glad you're still here. Hey, Punchable Nun, how you doing? Hey, Super Sorrel. Glad you're back, dudes. How did you get hacked? I'm not entirely sure where it came from. But I had Call of Duty downloading in the background. I had 3 or 4 tabs open up there because I had a video rendering. I looked left and it said Call of Duty had finished the download. And as it hit 100, my phone flashed up and it was like, oh, does this code match the 2-factor? I was like, yeah, that's on my screen. But it was up there, not down there, which is what should have been suspicious. And I went, yeah, it is, thinking it was the Call of Duty update. I was like, oh, maybe that's how they're dealing with hackers on Call of Duty now. And I clicked it. And I was like, oh, I haven't done anything to Call of Duty. And then I looked up at that monitor. And Mrs. Geek was in the next room there. And she heard me going, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Like, no. And then he was like, right, yank the Ethernet. Because they can probably get into your computer. And that was my biggest fear. They'd get into my computer. But luckily... my PayPal, my bank account, anything private, my old channel stuff, none of that has ever logged in on this computer, in case of that. It's not even on that one back there. I've got an old phone in the living room. It's under the table. It's switched off until it comes time to do banking or something. And that's all that old phone is for. That's the only thing I use it for. So, thankfully, I'm not saying I'm the smartest, but I'm pretty good normally. I just got fucking caught out. If that 100% download hadn't have stopped exactly where it did as that thing came through, I'd never have clicked it. I'd never have clicked it. I just thought it was a new thing from Call of Duty. And it's only now when I'm thinking about it that it opened on the top monitor where I should have realised that it was nothing to do with Call of Duty. But I was trying to set up an account with somebody called Opus Clips. And I got a feeling I wasn't on the right website thinking about it. Watford Billy, thank you for the 29 months. Thank God YouTube sorted it. Appreciate you, Watford. Evan Druilfair. I've bollocks that up. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you for the 14 months. I'm just going to call you Just Fair. Just Fair will do. Not Just Fair. I'm Fair. Oh, my God. Gail says she forgives you. Thank you, Gail. It's very kind of you. I'm sorry. Sounds like you got the same sort of thing as Jim Brown. It's the same thing the Weege brothers had as well. I think that was through a malicious email for a sponsorship. I didn't open an email for a sponsorship. I know I didn't open one of those. But yeah, absolutely double check before you click. Glad this worked out, man. Good to see you back. Thank you, Iron Mike. I appreciate it. Hold Simp. Hello. Good evening, Beardo, and everyone. Hope everyone has a great new year. Sorry it's late. My new year starts today. Because so far, it's been shit. Absolutely shit. Got Jack Daniels watching you, Beardo. You're the best. Hey, thank you, Malik. I appreciate it. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Beardo. Glad to see you back, sweet lips. I've missed you, my darling. Haha. Crystal's back.
You've been panned.
Did you see the message about the guest tomorrow? No, I didn't. Is it in the chat? Because I've missed that. Is it, many thanks for the support. I mean, I enjoy most of your guests, to be fair, Justin. Even if I don't believe in what they're saying, I enjoy your guests. I mean, I don't believe in phone calls from the dead, but at the end of the day, I used to believe in Ouija boards, so I can't cast aspersions, you know? They got to sort it fast, though. It also depends on the damage repair, too. Yeah, I'm guessing, because I got it so far, because I was on the computer when it happened, I'm guessing that helped, because I don't think Steve was. Steve was out, and it took him a couple of hours to get home. I'm here with the absolutely shit start of 26. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Today is January the 1st for Beardo's Weirdos. Yep, in chat. I mean, I saw that, but you could have just fucking said who it was, really, couldn't you, Justin? Really Haunted got more expensive shit in his house in the latest video. Of course you have. Uh-oh, best put your magic string and the wall knockers back in the cupboard. Your back best put... My magic string's over there. What? Beardo, is this the first time you got hacked? Yes. Yes, it is. First time I've been hacked. Beardo, maybe you're getting the shit's part 2026 in early, so the rest will be beautiful. Crete, I would like to agree with you. I would like to agree with you, but... Anyone remember in 2025 when I said, you know, things are going to get better? And then, fucking hell. We all remember 2025 just after I said, things are going to get better, this has been better, that's been better, the other's been better. Oh shit, I've just been doxxed. Glad you got your channel back, Beard. Hey, thank you, Tom. Thank you very, very much. Who asked for this? Yes, you can have a tickle.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Happy New Year, use a plate of shit. Pretty much. Can only go up from here. Let's hope so. Let's hope that At least for a couple of months, there will be nothing else. Beardo Jinx 2026. I didn't, because I didn't say anything this time about 2026 is going to be great. I learnt my fucking lesson, and it still fucked me up. Not your string, my string. I was making a silly... Oh, right, that makes a lot more sense. I just realised who you are. Mark, I know we have had our differences in the past. I appreciate you reaching out to offer help as well. Thank you. Tim Traveller, thank you for the 13 months. I learned a serious lesson, yeah. What did you learn? Vixen Moo, thank you for the 9 months. 9 months being an official weirdo. Officially a weirdo. Maybe that's the... I'm not telling you again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Justin. Can you just type like a normal fucking mammal? It's just his fault that I can't read all the messages. Rich Blackett is tomorrow. Viking expert. Oh, I remember that guy. I remember him the last time he was on. He was very good. Ike Express, thank you for the £5. I think Stop the Beard, welcome back. Oosh. Yeah, I remember him, Justin, because I can remember the first, obviously the podcast. I was interested in the subject matter, but I was like, oh, this could go horribly wrong. Like, if this guy believes in fucking Viking ghosts, but it was the history of Vikings in Ghost. Yeah, it was all very well done. Mandy Priest, thank you for the 20 months. Juggalo, thank you for the 8 months. Congratulations. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Laura Lee, thank you for the £5. Nice that you were back, Mr. B. Look after yourself. Hi, chat and mods. Business as usual, then. Yes, Laura Lee. Yes. Read all of it. Listen, guys. I've got all the time in the world for Justin's channel. I think the Paranormal Monkey podcast is stellar. It was my most watched YouTube channel of 2025 because I've not missed one of the podcasts. There's one I turned off. Werewolves, that's the one. But it was the way he described it into where it could, the Black Shuck legends and stuff all probably stemmed from. I like that. History in the paranormal and where these legends could have come from. I love that stuff because I still love ghost stories. I want this to be real, you know? Hey, Mr. Fry. But when Justin is having a go with me, because I'm not reading my chat, when he has made his YouTube career out of doing... Hello, everybody. Who've we got in the chat? Right, here's my guest. Fucking beardo. That's what Justin does. And after an hour goes, right, we've hit the hour. I've done my quota of work. Bye-bye. And I've even got to have an alarm clock behind me to tell me the time. You will like the guest. I liked the guest last time when he was talking about the werewolves. I remember him saying he was coming back to do the Viking stuff, so yeah. Definitely. And trolls, because... Not YouTube trolls. You know, the real trolls. Susie Clements, how are you doing? Justin's job's easy, right? He's 100% going to miss my chat. What? Hey, Mickey, sometimes I miss yours on purpose. You're rude. Crazy Katie, thank you for the 9 months. It has been 9 months. I need that monkey. It's a very good monkey clock. I do enjoy it. And I will give Justin all the credit that he deserves, but his taste in jumpers is shit. And this is fucking easy. Oh, so you have a PhD. Oh, so you have written books. I have a hideous jumper. Tell me more. Justin's doing it right. He probably is. He ain't got to worry about no fucking buttons. Nothing. The worst thing he's got to put up with is his echo. He hasn't had that for ages, fair play. Get yourself a virtual machine with nothing logged in, so test all the iffy downloads in the future. I have set up even more. I mean, I had two-factor and all the things I could do. But, yeah, I'm going to be upping my security again. Me, Rude Never. Mickey, if I see your name pop up in Discord with a clip, I know you fucked me at some point. Not proper fuck. No. I heard the monkeys running loose in St. Louis area, from my understanding. I've seen fucking videos. I deleted my TikTok today. I just can't deal with the stupidity over there. People posting videos of gorillas in Bristol Zoo. Like they've abandoned Bristol Zoo. Look at the gorillas still left there. Yes, they've abandoned Bristol Zoo, but the monkey enclosure or the gorilla enclosure, not so easy to get those gorillas out and transported, you know what I'm saying? So they're still looking after them, but fucking urbexes and random people are going there and being like, look at these gorillas, they've been left. No, they fucking haven't. And if you want to go and break into a gorilla enclosure for content, it'll be your own fault. When a gorilla rips your arm off and beats you with a soggy fucking end of it for being stupid. Oh. But neither does he get hacked. Fair, Jan. Fair. I just jumped on, so probably missed what your chat's about. What's going on the past 2 days? Susie, I got hacked, but we're all back. Within 3 days. Brilliant. Paranormal Parky. Fair. What does the future hold now you're back? Fucking scared to think. Scared to think. I'm going to be doing a little bit with Proof or Demons, Truth or Demons. It wasn't Proof or Demons. Flurio and a few others. There are some people just being so fucking nasty out there. All in the name of the paranormal. You sure there's pics of them and not Bristol? Would have sent some money over Beardo, but unfortunately needed every penny for the car, and this is hit and run. Like, people are dicks, right? I'm now really paranoid about the lip thing. The lip thing? Justin's got a lip thing? Proving demons? No. Guys, listen. As many issues as I have had with that guy over the years, to go at him when he's not releasing content is just a stupid idea. And B, he seems to be going through a really shit patch. And as much as I don't like him, I ain't touching it. Nah. Beardo, I just need the permission. I can't see what's gone on. Oh, they're having banter. They're having banter. It can be Twat City over there. The paranormal. Yeah. It's not even. It's not really YouTube. It's Proven Demons who's fighting his own demons. There's worse people out. I don't know about that. But he's got real life issues. I mean, he keeps posting them on YouTube. Somebody's going to try and pick at him for it. I'm not doing it. I am not going at him for what's going on in his personal life. And that's where that stays. And at the end of the day, what am I going to prove now? I think the last argument I had with the guy, I think I came better off. There we go. This has already been talked about, but have you lost much in the way of content? I initially only had about 20% of my videos back, but it seems like everything is back now. It does seem like everything is back. So we should. I think everything I've got back now is everything I needed, I guess. I haven't noticed anything that I shouldn't. But there we are. Go after the bugger for everything they've got. But, oh, in regards to hit and run, absolutely sue the ass off somebody like that. But yeah, I know the paranormal can be a bit rough, but I often don't help myself, you know? Sometimes I pick fights with people that are going to keep doing horrible shit to me. But I never want to show fear to these people, and I never want to back down to these people. Hey, Mad Mark, I appreciate that. And I'm sure Mrs. Geek does. I'll never shy away from confrontation. I'm never ever gonna shy away from confrontation. It's the way I confront people at times I have to watch. For example, if I do a video on the tit, and I call him a tit, and then he calls me a bully because I keep calling him a tit, I haven't really got an argument against that. And my only argument is he's a bona fide scam artist, and I will call him what I want. And I'm good with that. I'm good with being a piece of shit for that. But if there's a channel that comes out, they do 3 or 4 videos, I pick up on them, and I'm like, right, this is clearly bollocks. But I call them pricks or assholes or some of the things that I used to do. Then I've got their backup, and they're not going to want to be like, oh, this is the raw footage or whatever. Or I can try to be a bit nicer, and it'll still end in the same thing. Probably it will, but I've tried. But at the end of the day, at the very least, I hold my hand up and be like, yeah, I started that. 9 times out of 10, I did. And I don't care. I don't care that there are people out there. I've debunked their favourite channel 1 time, and 6 months on, they're still crying about me, and I'm like, I don't even know your fucking name. The Facebook is back, yeah. I only had to prove that I am me. Fucking ridiculous. Nobody is ever worth being called an arsehole. They're useful and serve a purpose. I mean, mine just throws poop out. Cassandra Lynn is 43 tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Sandra Lynn. Chat, do your thing. I've come to learn life is too short, to be fair. We all got much more issues in life to deal with and have extra concerns and problems. True. Up Dev, I'm on leave. Beardo's going to love me as I want all the equipment set up. Oh yeah, guys. A week Sunday. This live stream is going to be a bit different. Because a week Sunday, I'm going to do adjusting and just sit here and fucking nod. You have the blue check mark. Exactly. I pay for that in order for that not to happen. But a week Sunday, I'm actually having Appy Droid development on the channel because obviously he'll go into far more detail than I can. All of the ghost hunting apps he's recreated. He knows how they built. He knows how they work. So he's going to basically tell you the truth in how they work, what sensors they actually use, and things like that. He's obviously, you guys have seen a few of the devices that he's made for me and sent for me. And it's like, you know, if you want to know how this works, he sends you a link to a downloadable PDF so you can see exactly how the equipment works. And he'll tell you this isn't ghost hunting equipment. This is investigation equipment. So, yeah, to get all of the... give Justin a break. What do you mean give him a break? He's constantly on break. Yes. Yes. That little cheek shake going red thing, that was when Justin reads my comments. He's going to bring the truth. Also, be at the topic. The topic for a week Sunday is going to be ghost hunting equipment and ghost hunting applications. Because, do you guys remember in one of my videos, there was the Beardo bullshit-ometer with a needle raised and then something came out. And I was planning on doing a comedy video for this weekend with another app that he made. Basically, I mean, the guy, I don't know how much he's able to tell you, but he has built things for some TV shows. And they've tried suing him and shit because he's honest. He's a lovely, lovely guy. And when it comes to ghost hunting equipment, and I'm like, right, how do I, in my video, say that this is shit? And then he's like, right, this is how it's shit because of this. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to having him on. Let's show good your interview skills are. Hey, if my interview skills are shit, be like, learn from Justin. The big headphones are plugged in over there. But yeah, that'll be, I suspect, Kenny wants airtime. I'd love to get Kenny on. I would love to get Kenny on again. It's more I'm always live when he's working, to be fair. Dowsing rods and spirit level. Hey, listen. Dowsing rods and spirits levels are more fucking use than most of these applications, trust me. This is the guy. Do you remember I showed you an app last week where you put on a tripod and it just throws out a green scan of the room, but it doesn't record until something moves and then it records it for you? That's the guy that built that. And then somebody copied exactly what he did and tried to release it before him to stop him putting it on the Google Play Store, even though AppyDroid doesn't charge for any of his apps. I'm going to totally crochet Justin a cardigan. He'd probably wear it and all. Laura Lee, thank you for the £4. Will you tell us discreetly the security you use? What? Baseball bat. Joe, I'd rather not even get into my online security on you because you never know who's listening. I think Beardo wants pink. He does not. Beardo, how do I contact you about those action figures you were looking for? Is the right? The email is Full Metal. The email is fully back in my control. Absolute coincidence, Beardo. But downloaded one of these apps after my son asking me to. It said 2 words, and the words are 2 names of other people in the house. Enough to convince my lad. What app was that? Because obviously, one of these application developers, after I had a bit of a go at him, fucking doxed me. And I'm like, you're giving that guy permissions on your phone. Do you really want to trust that? He's like, I didn't dox you. You went looking for my fucking address, you. Yeah. Give the hackers the hammer. No, you were Justin. I'm in your corner. I love the knitted. Even I feel sorry for Justin at the moment. That interview scarred him for life. What interview? Are you going to the HorrorCon to see Robert Englund in Crawley? I think Kane Hodder is it. What one is that? Mrs. Geek found one the other day. I think Chris Fat Rabbit wants to go as well. Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. If Robert Englund's at the con, and I can guarantee to get a signature, I'm taking my Freddy glove. Assholes are everywhere. They are. They are. Even though I feel sorry for Justin. Listen, Justin's a good dude. A good dude. Dude, it was definitely the Opus email you got. I've had a phishing email this afternoon too, dude. Just doing the rounds. All my passwords. I mean, my computer. As soon as it happened, I yanked the internet out, turned the Bluetooth off to my phone, everything, and then I just fucking wiped my computer. I had to do a reinstall of everything. That's why I was out here all fucking day and all night yesterday. I wiped everything. I didn't even log back onto this computer. So I went on that computer and changed all my passwords and everything, and then forwarded everything I needed to get my accounts back. Then I came on this one without the internet, and then I went through my task manager, and then I sort of looked through there, and then was looking what I actually need for my computer to work, and anything I didn't recognise, that was fucking gone. And then my Stream Deck wouldn't work. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't wipe my computer, or I wiped everything that just didn't look right. My Windows startup, nothing automatically starts on my computer anymore now. I actively have to turn everything on one by one. Hey, appreciate that, Chris Holt. Hey, Victoria and Brian the Kitty. Somebody should make a video about new old tech that are on the market that can be tested as possible ghost hunting equipment. Pink Angel, there are videos like that out there. The problem is, I personally don't think there is any equipment out there whatsoever that can tell you if a ghost is there or not. Because if ghosts are real, we can't quantify them. We just can't quantify them. So, with there being nothing to quantify, there is nothing to see that a ghost can set off anything. But what you can do is try to eliminate you can eliminate the real life things. You measure the building for drafts, which is why I bought a windometer. So I go around the windows and check for drafts, because if something falls off a shelf by the window and we've clearly got a draft, then it's clearly not a ghost. But if there's no draft, no recorded draft, and we've set things in place, and something gets launched as opposed to fallen, that's interesting. Still can't say it's a ghost. And then, I wouldn't take a K2 meter near it, because they shit. Are you using the admin account on your PC? If so, you should create another account and use it. That way they can't access files. They couldn't get into my computer anyway because I yanked it, but I didn't even know that was a thing. Create another account and use it. That way they can't access admin files. That's probably a really good idea. We're going to call Tiny Wall that blocks everything by default. You can pick and choose as and when you want to come across when access the internet. I've never covered Expedition X. It's one of those that's on a list for me to look at, and I've never got around to it. I will at some point. Didn't Seg... Because a lot of people say, oh, can you try this channel? Can you try that channel? And then I'll look at what the other debunkers have done. And if they've just covered them, I want to give it a few months. And I'm really trying to avoid the TV channels. Really trying to avoid the TV channels because they're next level with copyright. And it's not so much the creators, it's the TV networks. Just popped in to sit grass, get your channel back. Hey, appreciate your Scorpion. We searched for 30 minutes for a draft once. Absolutely. I mean, Dean has worked with me. We were at the care home, and in the video, you guys just see us walk up a corridor and go, there's the draft. In real time, that was 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes of us being like, I'm feeling cold. There's a draft on my face, and you couldn't work it out. And then for 30 minutes, eventually we found it. But in the video, we just go like, oh, there it is. We can't detect them scientifically, but the technology we do have might tell you something weird is going on. True. And that's where we need to differentiate between there's something weird going on. Like, for example, Abby Dev didn't make these for me, but I've got these two little Seismo devices. So you go to a building, there's claims of people walking across the stairs. Put these devices down, and then if they alarm and they trigger, like they did for me and Mrs. Geek in the Skirrid Inn, there's footsteps there. Yes, there is, but it's a creaky old staircase. And after you walk up it, 5 minutes later, all the stairs pop, and it sets them off. You can debunk via that. But if you've walked a flight of stairs for 20 minutes, it's been nothing, and then 2 hours later, you get the sound of walking, and these devices go off. While it won't tell you, yes, that was walking, what it does tell you is something vibrated that floor, and that warrants further investigation. Victoria and Brian the Kitty, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Agree it's all about the claims? True. Expedition X is entertaining and cheesy at the same time. Heather has all these devices to prove the paranormal, and Phil Torres doesn't, so he'll try and debunk stuff. See, I can watch... I say that. Everybody fucking rants and raves about fucking Shane and Ryan. I think it's Shane and Ryan. They're really funny. One believes, one's a total skeptic, and they were funny in the intro. And as soon as they started investigating, I'm like, these guys have been at it for fucking years, and he still screams like that. Bollocks. I turned it off. I didn't enjoy it. Hey, Zombie J. At IRL activity, EMF went off. That proves to me potentially EMF meters do work. I retested, said EMF for weeks, and it didn't go off. Friend has a key to me message. She kept saying, look, it's going off. Tried to explain it with her phone to the cause. So now she has a spirit. Yeah, and there's the difference. Some people will just actively try to claim everything as a spirit. Dan Lago, thank you for upgrading your membership. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. At least it's not demons under every rock. I'll check it out. Mr. Geek, could you ask Beardo what additional security he has? I won't tell you exactly what I've got, because if I do it online, then people will know what I'm using. And after my recent drama, 2 factors should be enough if you're smart with it. I wasn't smart with it. It was purely timing. Sure, my jumper can trap ghosts better than anything else out there. Ghosts and crumbs. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, Justin's a very, very skeptical man. Ask him what he thinks of 30 East Drive. Because Justin thinks it's haunted, or there's something there. Most people laugh at him for saying it. It'd be quite funny if PNC do some faking and be able to do a parody debunk that you could start some parody drama. So, I was going to do it with the Ouija Brothers one time. I was going to be like, right, you put a video out, I'm just going to debunk it, all fucking wrong, for the sake of it, and just to call you fake, and we'll do some fake drama. But at the end of both videos, we'll say this was a joint effort. Griff was all up for it, and Steve was like, fuck right off. There is no way, because all people are going to do is go, Beardo called them fake, and they're going to come after you, and then they're going to come after me. He was like, what a stupid idea. And I was like, probably right there. I want to go to 30 East Drive. Yeah, I'll take you to 30 East Drive, Mrs. Geek, because I'm still convinced there's something to that house. And I know everyone gets sick. I mean, the last time I went, I didn't even put a video out. I just went and I recorded to put a video out. I live streamed, but yeah, I didn't feel the need to put a video out. Sometimes it's just like to be there and experience it. And the people. I was there with some good people. And Justin. But yeah, there's a reason I've been there, fucking hell, 4.5, 5.5 hour drive, depending on the time of day to get there, and then back again. And I have been there 6 fucking times. Because I think there is something to that house. All I'll say is that on one particular night, out of maybe 60 or 70 nights being in that place, it kicked off big time. But that one time is enough for me. For somebody like you, Justin, to say you went there 60 or 70 times, but this one time, and then other people that I trust in this community, you know, some of your mods and stuff, Diane and co, for all of you guys to all have the same sort of experiences there and confirm the story, I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Stream again for 30. I think if I ever go back, or when I go back to 30 East Drive, instead of making a video, I'll just live stream the entire time. Just leave a camera there somewhere. And then I got 2 old phones, so plug them into the main, set one up in the living room, one up at the top of the stairs, and go out and have food and whatever. And then investigate in the night like I normally would, but leave those 2 phones running. Hey, Ouija Mama. Hello, lovely lady. It's great to be back. I was only gone for 3 days. It's a record. I've literally just around the corner from 30 East Drive, and I wouldn't go in there. Do you know what? People will say, oh, if you go to 30 East Drive, there's always people that will tell you that place ain't haunted, that place is shit, that place is a con. I have never, ever had any locals tell me that it ain't haunted and it ain't a con. I have had more people come up to me and say, I wouldn't fucking go in there, mate. A lot of people tell me not to go in there. They're scared of it. They've never been in, but they're scared of it. The kids up there agree. They're like, are you really going in there? Those are ghosts and they murdered a child. The kids love it. Hey, Vinny, thank you for the £5. Thank you very, very much, my friend. They're a big team. Forget they saw a freaking ghost there. Yeah. Yeah, there are people that have gone in there. Oh my God, I just saw a shadow figure. And then the next week they get something mundane. They're like, that's the most paranormal thing I've ever seen. What about the full figure you saw? If you ever do that, use my. I would see. Ideally, what I would do is take my entire PC. Take my entire PC and multiple capture cards and extra long wires and just all We tried it with Real Evidence's laptop, and it just wouldn't have any of it. As soon as we plugged 2 cameras in, like, fuck no. Well, I know this can manage. How many cameras have I got in here now? 1, 2, 3. I got 3 in here now, and it manages that easy while I'm gaming and shit. So if I go to 30 East Drive, they allow me to hardwire my PC into the internet there. We could multi-stream multiple rooms as long as I can get the cables long enough to do it. And I'd have to buy multiple capture cards because I've only got 2. The webcams, saying that, I could just use webcams. Activity doesn't happen on command. It doesn't. We've tried. I mean, we live in a house that we think is active, and when we try to get it to happen, nothing. Justin, I want to go for a week. I think that's the best way to do East Drive. I mean, we were there for 3 days when me and Lee went. Obviously, we changed teams up because we wanted to make it affordable for people. But ultimately, I'd love to go to 30 East Drive for a week. Go to 30 East Drive for a week and just maybe do a little bit of investigating, but for the most part, just record the house. Do go 30 East Drive, you can pick who you want, Photoshop with you, maybe you'll catch a ghost. What? It's highly unlikely now due to the booking system 30 East Drive. This is before the big block bookings and it costs us about £1.5 grand. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, the event companies, I mean, if you tried to book, you'd have to book it probably 1.5 years in advance to try and get a week. We only got the 2 nights, 3 days that we did because of somebody cancelling. I think, yeah, it was dead cold. If Dead Cold hadn't had to cancel, I don't think we would have got one of those days. Jennifer, not for a while. I'll give you a wave as I drive past it. Oh, 30 East Drive. Yeah, the gaming's on the back burner for a bit. I'm just not enjoying gaming at the moment. Hey, Mrs. Bob the Beard. It's good to be back. Jackie J, thank you for the membership. Thank you very, very much. That's because you won't let me record, Mrs. Geek. I'd love to do a proper investigation here. Fuck all will happen. 30 East Drive, let you stream, yeah. When you go to 30 East Drive, you can pay, I think it's 10 quid for the wireless password key, or 20 quid, and Carol will post a fucking cable out to you. But she's never charged us when we've gone. I think she really, really likes Lee. But yeah, she's never, ever, ever charged us for extras, you know? I say yes, I've never actually had the bollocks to knock her door because that lady fucking scares me. 30 East Drive would be better with just 3 people a bedroom each. Yeah, my nephew Dan wants to come with me because he doesn't believe in the paranormal. But his thing is, because he's 13 now, he's like, well, it happened to a teenager, and I'm a teenage kid, so maybe if I go, something will happen. Because he's desperate for the paranormal to be real, but he's never ever seen anything to make him think that it is real. I did see my video pop back. Do you know what, Mark? I think even my privated videos and unlisted videos, I think all of them have gone back up because of the takeover shit. Possibly. That fucking French castle video's still down, though, bastards. Last member. I'll have to go through them because there was a couple of videos that I took down. Yeah, one of the spectral ones is on, and I didn't want to put that back on because he'll be having a little fucking cry wank as I said his name. I don't know, that one's still unlisted. I don't know what I'm doing it now. I'll have a look after. You could use my old gaming laptop 30 East Drive. My PC will do it. at least I know if I take my PC, it can manage as many cameras as I need. It's just heavy. Dan is awesome. I miss him on video. I mean, we did the bunker by him. This time of year is just crap for investigating. It's too cold, too wet, too noisy because of the wet roads and stuff. But I think Dan's starting to lose interest in going out and recording anyway. Not many people I trust you. Dean just came on and off chance and had an experience. Yeah, Dean was sat in here. I was trying to show Dean the work that goes into editing. So I was showing him just how to sync up audio, and he was like, fuck, that's a lot of work. And I was sort of sat facing this way, but the computer was further over. And Dean was sat like this. And all I could see was him go. I was like, what's the matter? Because I heard something out there. He's like, I've just watched your bag that's leaning against the wall with a tripod over here this way. Just completely come over and do that. It shouldn't have done that. It's gone against gravity. It proper freaked him out for a bit. Shadow, I see how you're doing. Thank you very, very much for the membership. I appreciate you. Like and sleep well. Laptop is lighter. Yeah, maybe I could use both. Hate editing. Try not to edit too much. Do you know what? Every time I go on an investigation, I take multiple cameras. I come back and I just don't want to edit it. Because I got fucking 6 cameras with fuck all on them. What a pain in the ass. So I've gone back to just using one again now. Off my PC, but it's 12 years. My PC is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. It's just the unplugging everything to take it all up there, which is fine. And then plugging it all back in down this end. But yeah, the next time I go to 30 East Drive, it'll be cameras in every room running through the PC, live streaming it. Apart from whatever room I'm sleeping in. I know there's a clip of your Ouija board falling off the wall. Yeah, there was... The Ouija board fell off the wall. That scared the shit out of me. And there was a podcast me and Parple were doing 2 years ago, and there was a picture behind me. He said he jumped off the wall, and I was like, "Have I leaned back in my chair?" He was like, "I don't think you did." I was like, "I don't know." Obviously, I felt the picture hit the back of my chair, but he got a bit freaked out, and then he went, "I'll check it back. I'll check it back," because he was recording the podcast, and then he checked it back, and he was like, "There is not an issue with any of the podcast except when that picture came off the wall behind you. It's corrupted for like 3 seconds. We'll still hear you snoring. Possibly. I've got 8 cameras, and anyone who's been with me will see how I'm very much pedantic, and if people walk out of frame, I turn into Tarantino. See, I don't care about frame. I can see why you care about frame, because if they're out of frame, then they can be accused of nonsense and stuff. Just resubbed as YouTube switched it off. Yeah, they switched it off for a lot of people. It was a safety thing. But I appreciate it anyway. I swear I have a sofa inhabited by a demon. Kicked the corner of my small toe, swore at it, said it's been there years, it's your fault. Demon makes more sense. True. Mr. Geek, how on earth do you cope with that and still work as a carer? Are we still talking about my fucking snoring? I'll be honest, I feel sorry for my wife, because when she's not working nights, now and again I'll hear the bedroom door go where she's given up and she's had to go in a different room. But, you know, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be less of a fat fucker, so I stop sounding like a tractor. Channel icon disappeared from my sub, but as soon as it came back, my icon reappeared. Awesome. Sorry, Mr. Geek. Got something follow my family from house to house. I'm sensitive, tend to feel and see things a lot more. Does it tend to be more active around either of you? It tends to be more active around Mrs. Geek. Whatever it is, yeah, it seems to be more active around Mrs. Geek. But there was a time where it seemed to be around me, and I was going through an awful time long before this channel. And as soon as I thought I knew what it was, it stopped. Which is cool. Not all of us hackers are bad. Scammers, on the other hand, are scum. Hey, if somebody's hacking the scammers, fucking go for it. Go for it. It's a ghost of the crush. Maybe he was just drunk that night. He was staring at me. It's like, oh, yeah, oh, whoa. Last night don't count. Great to see you back, cheer me up a lot. Suffering from a trap. Nothing. I know all too well back pain. So does my wife lately. Your wife says when you snore, you sound possessed. I've always snored to a degree, but the last year or so it's gone so out of hand. Was Call of Duty the entry point for the hacker? No. It was just really bad timing. It wasn't Call of Duty. Super Sorrel was in the chat earlier. He's another YouTuber. Super Sorrel said there's a known Opus clip issue, and I did have Opus clip open. There's probably a lot more I'm not aware of. Sometimes I feel like I need an expert in all sorts. Try to welcome logical reasoning. Mark, if I can make a suggestion specifically to you, if you're open to it, go with less people. If you're always trying to keep 8 people in a frame, there's too many people. 2 to 3 people, and make sure you fucking trust them. Because I am telling you, I have watched other videos from other people that you have been around, and they are full of it. There have been certain things I have seen in other videos, and there are people that are full of it around you. I don't know if you still work with them or don't work with them or what, but if you want a private conversation, Mark, I'm open to having a private conversation with you, because, yeah, you seem to be very passionate about the paranormal. You seem to believe it, but if you want to believe it and you want it to be real, you have got to control your area. Control the area, control the location. And when you've got too many people and everyone's vying for YouTube attention and stuff, it can get very, very... Some people may not mean to do things, but, you know, oh, did you hear that? Somebody knows what they've done, but then they're like, oh no, well, me. And it's not that they've intended to fake anything, but they have by just not saying, oh yeah, that was me. I could list some specific things, and you are not in shot for them. You are not at fault for them. But I could have a conversation with you and potentially to help better your channel, or you could say I'm full of shit. It's up to you. But, you know, I've been doing this a lot longer than this YouTube channel's been going, and I have noticed things. And no doubt, you get dragged into some shit at times. You seem to be the guy that people point at people, because you seem to be the... Maybe you are just mouthy and like to have a pop at people. I'm not having a go. You seem to be open to conversation. We'll have an honest conversation in private if you want. That's open to you. You've probably still got my email address. Email me. We'll set up a conversation privately. A priority demon. There are some people that I wouldn't give the time of day to. There are genuinely people out there I would not give them the skin off my shit. There are other people that I am open to having conversations with. Hey, Parasolo. Anyone that's ever gone at my wife, like nastily gone at my wife, will never ever happen. Ever. anyone that's accused me of being a bully, well, fuck off. You shouldn't go into investigation expecting to hope for something either from a believer or skeptical POV. You're going to get what you want to get. Yeah, see, I always get told, oh, you're going into these investigations as a skeptic, as a debunker, you're ruining the investigation because the ghosts won't come out for you. And I'm like, you have no idea what the fuck I do before an investigation. And I've told this once before. Only once. Yeah, Mark, I'll be honest, I've not watched any of your recent content, so maybe you'll be fine. Mainly family members, sometimes on my own. Yeah, don't let other people use you for the mouth, Mark, because I know people, and you seem to be pointed at people. We'll have this conversation privately. But I'll tell you now, people think that I go to a location and I go there with my debunking hat on, and I do not. I go with my logical hat on. I go into with a logical hat on. I don't want to lie to myself, and I don't want to trick myself. Hey, Geiger's Gifts. But every investigation I go to, I sit in the car on my own for a little bit, and I talk to my dead best friend and my grandparents. And I have a little, I won't tell you exactly what I say to them, but it's a little conversation, something along the lines of, if you can fucking help, now's the time. Pretty please, help me out. I know you might not be here, but maybe you can. There's a bit more than that, but basically I have a conversation with the people that have passed that meant the most to me to see if I can get something to happen. And I do that every time. And I go in logically, but always hoping. I always hope for something. I don't want to go into a location and just prove it all to be a hoax and bullshit. I want these places to be haunted. I want something to be there. But if it's not haunted at that point, and if there is nothing there, then that's what I put out in my video. You know, you're a person with great life experience. You bring something special, unique to both the paranormal and the skeptical side of things. I'm still, listen, I am still learning in both aspects. I've learned to be a little bit less abrasive as the skeptic, as the debunker. And I've learned to be more skeptical and more critical in my paranormal. Because I used to believe everything. My fucking EMF detector went off. I'd be like, oh, holy shit! Woo! It don't mean fuck all. Hot damn, it's good to have you back. Jason Halls, thank you. Thank you very much for everything. That man has been very helpful behind the scenes. Thank you, my friend. The weirdest thing happened to me was coming up my living room, finding a rock in the middle of the floor. Smooth river rock. Wasn't mine and too big for the cat to carry. So we had this weird thing. I can't remember who else was here with the stacked shoes in the hallway. I think it was Fahab or Mod. But that beard has a little more green in the last few days. Look at it. My naturally black beard's gone all grey and white. It has, but thankfully, it was only 3 days, unlike other channels where it's been 3 weeks. I've been very, very lucky. I've had incredible support, and my wife has been fucking incredible. Because Friday, all I was capable of doing was fucking growling. And my wife was just so pleasant, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do you want a drink? Go on Joe Vitale's live, go and do whatever you got to do, and then every now and again, she poke her head round the door. I'd be like, she'd be like, you okay? Yes, thank you. And that's the way it went. And she's had 3 days of it, and she's been so nice. We can't hang things up, nothing stays on the walls. Are you near a railway station or a railway track? Or any sort of fracking or groundworks? Well, yeah, you've wallpapered, but you've still been checking on me, and take the compliment, lady. You know, I remember how easily we believed things at the Boys Village. Fucking, that's an embarrassing investigation when you look back at it. We thought everything was a fucking ghost. Dean, that's what we used cat balls then, didn't we? The cat balls. Ooh, the cat balls are going off. Oh, it's magical. But it's a learning curve. How many keyboards? None. I have not broken a keyboard, a mouse, or a control pad in nearly 2 years. I think it's 2 years since I broke a camera in temper. It gets expensive, so I stopped. Watch a transparency video, much queued up. Do you know, I genuinely wish I had the patience of Jason. Because he's got all of this shit being slung at him, and he's just like, these are the facts. Sorry. These are the facts. These are the logic. I don't want any hate. I'm cool as fuck, Jason Hawes. He just professionally deals with it. And if it was me, it'd be like that. You want receipts, motherfucker? I got receipts. Look. But, you know, I've learned from Jason. I have learned from Jason in sometimes take a step away, take a breath, maybe not react. So when I produced receipts recently, it wasn't in anger. It was just literally like, hey, you give me 7 days, you're 7 minutes, bang. That's exactly what you asked for. No more, no less. So I use cat balls. All I'd ever attract is cats. Cats don't even like cat balls. Yeah, we had REM pods, EMF detectors, cat balls. We used apps. But the difference is, that only lasted for 3 investigations. I remember specifically being at a care home with Dean. And we had one of the apps open, and it said Dean, and he went, that just said Dean. I was like, it did. It did. And then he was like, yeah, but it was your voice with reverb on it. I was like, you sure? And then a little bit later, it did it again, and we were like, holy shit, that app's recording our voice. It was the Necrophonic. The Necrophonic was recording our voice and spitting it back out. And I crack on, appreciate the chat, reach out, etc. Glad I cleared it up with Mrs. Geek as well. Be vigilant with the hackers and have a good one. Listen, Mark, I appreciate that you reached out to offer help, and I appreciate you've apologised to my wife. If you want a conversation, and you can say no, by all means, I won't hold it against you. We can have that conversation. But as you say, you're down to 3 people, they're your family, they trust you. Cool. I hope at some point maybe one of your videos will come up in my feed. I can look at it and be like, nah, there's fuck all there for me to comment on. And that'll be cool. We support Jason and his family's been through the ring. I wish I could say more, but I won't. Because I don't want Jason to get shit for something I have said. But yeah, absolutely. Leave his personal life, leave his fucking family alone. If you're going to shoot Jason, take it up with Jason. He's happy to talk to you. Well, probably not happy to talk to some of these people because they're just plain fucking rude. But there we go. At the end of the day, these people keep promising receipts, and then what they do, in fact, is dox people and put out false information or half-truths. It's fucking disgraceful. Absolutely fucking disgraceful. To say I've never doxed anyone and then 2 days later produce a piece of paper that does exactly that while saying, I ain't never doxed one of these motherfuckers, and then do it. I ain't never used AI while it's in the thumbnail. At least I tell you I use AI. My thumbnail for tonight was AI. I didn't have time to turn me into a zombie. If ghosts existed in the 4th dimension, our brains aren't equipped to see it, but the concept suggests they'd appear as shifting, morphing shapes or glimpses of a whole object at once. Also love Jason was a massive tap. I mean, let's be fair. If it wasn't for, and I fucking hate the show now, Most Haunted and Taps, most of us wouldn't be doing what we do in the paranormal. Dandalf said it right on his video the other day about Most Haunted. They were one of the first, or the first, and we all followed suit for a long, long time. But then Taps came out and did something different where they debunked my favourite episode. Jason will tell you the name of it. Where they go into that bar and they open the door and they're like, there's a box in the ceiling, and then they find the motor on the light fitting, the swinging the light and stuff. when I first watched that episode, I was like, holy shit, people fake this? Why? What the fuck? And the whole, the start of the debunking and the skeptical side of me came from Taps, but then people like Kieran O'Keefe, Chris French, they sort of furthered that want and need for the truth in me. Moss Beach Distillery. There you go. There you go. I will re-record the finger button. I will do it. And for all the people that are like, oh, Beardo's just up Jason's ass. Well, you need to remember how me and Jason came to be friends. It was by me calling an element of his show fake. And he was like, shit, man's got a point. And that is after I made a video about his daughter. And he was absolutely fine with all of it. His daughter has been absolutely fine with me. And then people are now saying that Jason's using me to grow his YouTube. And I'm like, for what? Why would he do that when his channel is now, 3 times the fucking size of mine? He's going to need to support me anymore. I've got reason to support him now. He's the bigger creator. Yet you will never see me and Jason needlessly making videos about each other, bigging each other up, telling each other to subscribe to each other's channels. We'll do it if people ask in a live. But it's not this me and Jason trying to take over the fucking internet or take over the paranormal online. The people are saying it is. I've run into tape, I'm fishing line stuck to a daughter location before. Yeah, me too. Parasolo, me too. I've gone to 30 East Drive and taken string off the bottom of a door with a drawing pin through it. True story. There we go. Still have the episode with Meatloaf and his water bottle. Still want to see revisit the Prince's room from Taps. I mean, even my fucking mother knows who Jason Halls is. My dad went, who? I've never asked you not to make a video or to change a video, and I've never asked you about any video you're working on. No. And I think we're in a good enough position where I could happily just put out whatever. And the second Jason says to me, don't do that, I'll be like, whoa, hang on. You have your say, I have my say. This is the way it's always worked, or this doesn't work. And it is what it is. Like, people are like, oh, Beardo's fighting Jason's battles. I didn't fight Jason Hall's Taps Ghost Adventures. Taps battles for him. I saw my friend getting fucking doxxed and berated, and I was like, that ain't fucking right. And some people have short memories. I did it for the Ouija Brothers. I did it for Ghosts on Trent. I've done it for other debunkers. My friends, I look after and I fight the battles. Even if they don't want me to. I've always done it. Beardo, I'm late, but I'm so glad you're back. We two are getting shitloads of emails from Opus Clip. It does definitely seem to be Opus Clip, these horror. Don't click anything, because it's clearly not Opus Clip. See, I don't remember clicking an email. I remember looking at it, and then going to the website, but maybe there's a cloned website or something. Halls and Beardo to investigate. At some point, we will. We've never hidden it. At some point, I'm going to go to the States and I'll go and work with Jason. And, no doubt, he will pull out his EVP recorder and be like, did you hear that? And I'll go, yeah. Bullshit. Your recorder picked up fuck all, mate. And he'll go, well, I think it is. And I'll be like, I don't think it's that. And then that's all you'll get. The truth. We have different opinions on stuff. Of course we do. Same as me and the Ouija Brothers have different opinions. Me and Ghost on Trent. Me and Real Evidence. Any team I've ever worked with, we have different opinions. It's how we have those different opinions and how we deal with them. Right, it is 9 PM. I am pretty sure other people are live right now. Days of Horror. I'm fucking really enjoying your content, by the way. I really am enjoying your content. The True Murder. True Murder? I said that wrong, haven't I? True Crime. The true crime stuff you're doing. Really enjoyed it. Well done. Really well done. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls. I don't know who's live. Bristol Paranormal, me. I think Bristol Paranormal have got something up. I think Ghost on Trent have got something up. Go find something spooky. I'm off to go and spend some time with my lovely, lovely wife. Much love to you all. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for tuning in. Next Sunday, we've got Appy Development on. We're going to talk devices and apps, what does or doesn't work, how they do or don't work. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
When you feel like cutting down, a bit of guns around the need a roar. Can I get a roar? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice...
I didn't forget why Adores a big hit on social media. Everybody looks for their handles.
When you feel like cutting down, a bit of guns around the need a roar.
I'm not talking to you now.
Can